Okay, I'm going to demonstrate my Starlink Mini setup in my 2022 leisure travel van twin bed. What I've got here is the Starlink Mini in the skylight. When we're storing the van, I've got this sun blocker here, just the standard foil bubble wrap. Starlink does not work through it, but it keeps the hot sun off of it. And now what you see here is it in run mode. I still have this cardboard or foam board blocker to keep the direct sun off of it. The Starlink will work through that, but it just keeps the direct sun off of it. So everything you see here was custom designed. I designed these brackets and 3D printed them out of PETG. It's a polyethylene terephthalate glycol, but it's a heat-resistant plastic. It's been running here for several months and it works really good. And the way it works is I bought these rods from Amazon. They're just threaded rods, and I loose them off and I can lay it down like this and pop this in and out. I've got a silicone sleeve on my Starlink Mini just to give it some rubber coating there, so it has this clamp has something to grip on. But to take it out, I just pop that little clip off, and then I spread these apart, and then I can just pop my Starlink in and out of there. When I want to put it back in, I just slide it back in, squeeze these two together, hold it, and it's got a friction fit. And I rotate these back up and I place them into these two rings. I've designed these brackets, which I think are the coolest part. They slide in, if you can see right here, they slide in behind this little lip and they slide down so they can't come out. And then when I put the threaded rod back up there and expand it out, they just fit inside until I got a nice pressure fit in there. And I can slide it back and forth on these rods. I bought these rods on Amazon, by the way. And to keep these brackets from sliding apart while in transit, I made this little clip and I just click over and it holds them from going apart. In terms of powering it, I've got this cable. I got this little pigtail in here that makes it easy to connect and disconnect rather than having to get right inside. I've got a quick connect cable here. I've got a channel that I stuck up to the ceiling right here. The wire goes back here, and I've got enough slack in there to kind of pop this out if I wanted to, but I just keep them up on command hooks back there. I drilled a hole into that cabinet, and it comes down to this EcoFlow battery, which I got on Amazon for 250 bucks. And this powers the Starlink for about 12 hours of continuous use. And I'm using the USB-C outlet here. I could have plugged it directly into the power plug up there, but I didn't. I went for the battery solution, because that way when we're boondocking, we've got power and I don't have to worry about using house batteries or anything like that. When we are connected to power to 110, this thing will charge up because it's plugged in up here, and it works fine. But this setup works well. We've been using it now for several months. We can be zipping down the highway, and my wife can have high-speed internet while we're moving. And that's about it.